So as you can see here, my bumper is looking a little bit worse for wear. I want to restore this to a nice uniform black colour, and I've decided to try Plasti-Dip. So this is rubber paint. The great thing about this is you apply it just like normal paint, but if you're unhappy with your job, you can actually peel it all off afterwards and it will go back to the surface underneath. Obviously you can't do that with regular paint. I've never done any kind of paint job before, so it's kind of a low risk scenario for me. If I mess it up, then I can always take it off. So I've got some degreaser here and 2 cans of Plasti-Dip. So I'm going to start off just by removing my bumper completely, cleaning it up as good as I can with the degreaser there. So if anyone's doing this on a T4, you just need to go around removing all these Torx screws. Right, now that I've got that off, the thing to do is to clean this up as good as you can. Obviously get all this muck off. I'm going to clean up the inside of it as well, and I'm also going to clean up the inside around this area. It's surprising how much muck and stuff gets underneath the bumper. I'm also going to get rid of all this loose stuff here, so just going to go over it very lightly with the sandpaper. I'm not exactly sanding it down, but yeah, you don't want any of this loose flaking here. Right, so I've prepared the surface as good as I can, sanded away all the loose bits of paint and cleaned it with degreaser. Now all I need to do is give this a good shake and apply. I'm probably going to have to do about 4 or 5 coats of this, I think, and then we'll see how it looks. Now this stuff goes on quite thick, so I think I have to spray it across quite fast. So whatever I do, the rubber paint does seem to be going on like this, kind of quite blotchy. It doesn't matter how fast I spray it or what distance, it goes on like that. But I've been leaving it to dry between coats and it seems to sort of even itself out a little bit. And it's actually not looking too bad, but for a bumper, even with a little bit of a bubbly surface, I don't mind too much. Yep, so I'll just wait for that coat to dry and then move on to the next coat. So I am actually really impressed with this. It kind of looks and feels and smells all new, all rubbery, like it's come just out of a factory or something. And it's a bit speckly there, I think that's still drying. But yeah, now it's time to reattach the bumper to the vehicle. So there we have the finished product, and I'm really pleased with that actually. It was incredibly easy to do. It cost me less than £15 I think for the Plasti-Dip, and it's by no means a professional paint job, but it looks a lot better than it did before and really easy to do. So I used a can and a half for this bumper, so I'm going to order another can I think, and then I'll probably move on to do the front bumper. But yeah, definitely got my recommendation, this rubber paint. Cheers.